What's up, everyone? Welcome back. And today our film study is going to revolve around the give and the go. The give and go is one of the oldest plays and concepts in the book of Lacrosse. And it's one of the most simple things that I think every player from day one is taught. But as time goes on, I think the simple emphasis of utilizing the give and go and taking advantage of it throughout can certainly be a lost art, if you will. A couple weeks ago at our Best in Class Fall Showcase, Dana Dobby, Canadian legend, Loyola associate coach, she simply said to me in turns and goes, some kids have just simply lost the understanding of the value of the give and go and how to utilize it. And it kind of gave us an idea to kind of run with this breakdown. So we're going to see a lot of different examples of the give and go, pass down, cut down, and pass down, backdoor cut, give and go across the top. And really, it's just something that I think when young players understand the simple reasons of why it's effective, they just can figure out so many more times in the game to utilize the give and go. So let's rewind here. Let's take a look. Let's try to just understand some of the things that every player and coach needs to keep emphasizing with the give and go, because I think it will just make us better overall lacrosse players, more reactive, more able to play within concepts as opposed to plays. This first one, great example, Brendan Curry here. Nice give and go, pass down, cut down, and the man up situation. You can see he gives it up. And obviously I think this is a unique one in a EMO. But again, you just see how he fires it down. He just back cuts that defender that's approaching out, and then he's immediately looking for it, keeping tight to the pipe, and then finishes and puts it home. This next one here, Tanner Cook does a great job here. He does one here where when he moves it down, he lulls his defender to sleep. And you can see, he squares him up once he moves it. Now he starts to realize that he's got position and an angle here, and he's able to really backdoor and then present a target. And all he needs is a step to get open, get in front, and shed that D-midi. So again, another nice example. We've made multiple videos on Anthony DeMeo and Logan Wisnauskas in their pass down, cut down scenario. But again, it's just another give and go when it all is said and done. You can see, again, here's another reason why we can really think that the give and go works is defenders simply relax. They're engaged when they're on ball. Once the ball moves, that's a time to take a deep breath. That's a time where a lot of defenders take a breather, and then offensive players can burst open in the give and go. And that's exactly what happens here. He gets it right back. His sticks downfield, and then beautiful finish in Maryland's championship run a couple years back. We'll fast forward here. This is UNC versus Richmond. Now, this is another interesting example. I think this is Henry Schertzinger here. Nice split dodge across the top, left to left. Now, a lot of times too, like you can see that he's got a step dodging downfield, and you can see UNC is doing a nice job of drifting to create space. This defender is hedging and clogging the lane. What does ball movement do? It causes the defense's focus to shift. And so by moving it forward, he's still got that step advantage off the dodge, and he smartly continues to cut. And when that defender who was closing and clogging the space in the middle approaches out to this shooter, now that opens up the give and go right back. And again, just beautiful offense. It's not something that we can script, but it's just players understanding that when they have an advantage, they can continue to cut. This is one by Amanda Johansson. We've always talked about how much we love Amanda's style of play. In the middle of the field here, Allie Kennedy steps up, and then once Amanda moves it, she realizes she got her steps, and look how hard she runs to get open, right down the middle, quick stick finish. Again, beautiful example in an unsettled situation, how give and goes can create offense for your team. So this is a great job by Amanda off of that give and go action. Nice feed inside. And I think that burst is something that really helps, set up the give and go as well. This next one here, Jamie Ortega, in a UNC victory over Stony Brook. This is against the zone, so we can see that the low defender shoots up, the elbow defender commits down. We got two people committed to the ball. She smartly throws back here down the arm, and then just a nice job of cutting through that gap. Nice example of a give and go. Again, when you're playing zone offense, we have to read and react. It's not going to be able to be too scripted. Give and goes fit perfectly into being able to create advantages for the offense. So another beautiful example there. This next one here is from Best in Class this summer. Again, Dodgers engaging on the elbow. She passes down, and then again, next reason why the give and go is so effective, the defense simply turns their head and their focus. Every defender is taught to keep their head on a swivel, and simply at the end of the day, that's where we can take advantage of a lot of defenders who simply get caught ball watching for just a second too long and not keeping their head on a swivel, not sinking to the level of the dodge. So again, pass down here, nice backdoor cut. If more players can get this just in their arsenal and in their habit, pass and move, pass and cut, they'll create advantages. You know, again, here's another example, just throwing down here at Best in Class this summer. Defender relaxes, upright body posture, sets up a possible scoring opportunity, and then she finishes it off the backdoor cut. So, you know, again, as we look through all these different examples, there's opportunities in transition. You can see we've seen zone offense, we've seen man-to-man, we've seen unsettled. The give and go is something that every player and needs to continue to focus on, because you will score easy goals. I remember a teammate of mine, Scott Ratliff, who again playing professionally with, whether it's Atlanta Blaze or his days with Will Manny on the Boston Cannons and then the Archers, scored so many pass down, cut down, give and go goals in transition because he would run hard, the defense would relax, and they weren't ready to cover it. Hope you enjoyed this breakdown on the give and go. It's one of the most simple points and concepts in the game, and I hope, to Dana Dobby's point, that more players incorporate the give and go, because you will score more easy ones than just relying on settled 6-on-6 or 7-on-7 offense. Thanks for watching.